Hmm.
And today's 12 o'clock News Block goes out with a happy birthday to Doreen in South Amboy and Josephine in Glen Ridge.
Hey, hey.
From Joe Tremonte.
Happy birthday, you bunch of nuts.
QNO board.
What's the first song? Birthday! 12 o'clock, beat the block. Okay, so that's the first song. John, good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's noon. Right. It is now noon. Mm-hmm. What is this beeping noise? I don't know. You never turn off the... I turned off the notifications. I don't know what to say. Wait. All right. What are we talking about this morning? We are mandatory daily video. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty open. The door's open. Anything you want to talk about. So what do you want to talk about then? Oh, but just heard the first Beatle Black song today was his birthday. So every day now is like a birthday, but especially with the anniversary of the resurrection, we talk about the biggest birthday of all time, Jesus Christ from dead and ascending to heaven, and essentially that's me. Happy birthday. Well, we have to get through Good Friday first, and we always know how that is. You know, I want to watch the movie Stigmata with you. Oh, right. How did I forget about Stigmata? I've never, yeah, Stigmata. That's all there is to say. We can read a book, we can do whatever you want, but I'd like to watch Stigmata. See what song is on now. Okay. Still birthday. Mm-hmm. You walk about whatever happened to, right? This is a song that John wrote a lot of demos before he crossed over. And so we're going to dissect whatever happened to shortly, but it's about me. Mm-hmm. And essentially, go ahead, John. I'm writing about hanging out with a bunch of burnouts. She was putting up and her talent falling by mostly because she was getting stoned with a bunch of dirtbags. Right. So that's what this song is about. Me being a dirtbag. It's a first song. It's got a great swing to it, but it's never happened to this girl, the woman once knew. I'm trying to get a message through. Yeah, we're gonna transcribe the lyrics later. We're gonna work on together. It kind of makes me feel like I am a dirtbag when I listen to this song. It is the words. She used to be something, a model something, and then she threw away the. She used to be a swinger, and the ropes around her neck. She hangs out with the most pure people you never want to see. Bunch of slobs, you know the kind. Yeah, right. Because I was on the other side. I was leaning on an angel, and I was watching her be a slob with a bunch of other slobs. Right. Let's hear what this song is on now. Perfect Easter, right? Talking in our beds for a week. It's gone on a little bit longer than a week now, hasn't it? Listen, I don't want any guff from you, Lena. And you know what I'm talking about. We don't have to bring it up here online. I don't want any guff from you. You know where I stand with you. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible girlfriend. You're a wonderful wife, terrible girlfriend. All right, because you're not a girlfriend. You keep lumping yourself in with a bunch of others that doesn't apply. All right, and you got to stop because that's hurting me. And I'm serious. It's hurting me. All right. Stop comparing yourself to anything else out there or in the past or in the future. I don't know what you're comparing yourself to. This is it. And I don't want to hear nothing else, okay? Yes, I got yelled at by mother and father had every right to yell at you this morning because you started the day off and you're going to give me guff. And I worked so hard to be where we are. All right. Promise. All right. I know it's hard. Hey, I'm the worst like that. I used to throw stuff in your face all the time, and I'm sorry. And I don't do that anymore, do I? No, no, no. You're very nice about everything that I did wrong. Yes. And we have to make mistakes before we can move forward. So, yeah, that song, Whatever Happened to, we'll dissect that later, and we'll put the lyrics up. But if you don't want to work on it, we don't have to. All right, well, we'll look at it. But again, it's one of John's songs that he wrote about me when he was getting disgusted, because, you got to remember, John could see everything. So even before he crossed over, he could tell what I was doing in my life when I was a teenager, and it was upsetting to him because it was very frustrating. He couldn't really reach me, even though my father was connected with him. My father was in the way of our connection. It's a total mess. Very frustrating, upsetting mess. And as John said to me the other day, Lena, go ahead. I had such a hard time. I was like, how am I going to do this? Because yes, even though I had every intention of getting together with you when you were a kid or a teenager, the world really would have come down on me like a ton of bricks for picking up an 18-year-old girl. Picking up with an 18-year-old girl. And I was hell-bent on doing it eventually. Yeah. I would think maybe I'll wait till she's 20. I don't know. I had every plan of meeting up with you in a club, one of the clubs that you started playing in the city. And, hey, I discovered her. Act like that. We don't have to get into this. All right. Because it didn't go down anyway. And it's a good thing it didn't, because I don't think we would have done well. I think we were both addicts at the time that I was 40 and you were 18. We were both addicts. We wouldn't have been good for each other then. I know it. I hate to hear you say that, because I always think how wonderful it would have been to be together for at least a few years on the earth here as a couple. Work together musically. Made love, yes. That would have been amazing, There's no doubt about it. But we might have, I don't know. We could have ended up a Sid and Nancy situation too. I was very jealous. You were very young and beautiful. And very headstrong and independent. You wouldn't really have put up with too much from me, John Lennon or no John Lennon. I know you. To quote another man who said about you, you would have told me to go shit in my hat if I tried to own you, and I think I would have. This is so emotional. Yes, it is. And I love you. And it's working out great now. So tell who? Who are we talking to? You'd be surprised. For the first time yesterday, John got me a screening of, it's very hard to find online, but he got me one of City of Angels with Nick Cage and Harry Met Sally. What's her name? Harry Met Sally. Not, I can't think of it. Why don't I know? I love her. Yeah, I love her too. It's adorable. And John said, that's what it was like, Lena. Walking around, standing right in front of you, kissing you, touching your face. And you looked right through me. You did not know I was there. Many similarities to our situation in that movie. And that's why I'm showing you these things now, so you really have a grasp on how important you are to me. I didn't follow anyone else around like that, Lena. Just you. I know, John. Oh, Lord, why am I such a terrible woman? No. I don't mind if you get suspicious sometimes, and I don't mind if you get nervous. about what this is all leading to. I would think it was insane if you didn't feel that way. It's very important that we put these videos out there once a day, but I'm losing you here. I'm just a little overwhelmed. All right. So yeah, we watched City of Angels, and I recommend that movie. It's a really beautiful, beautiful film. Meg Ryan, right. She died at the end, so I thought that they would show them reuniting once she died. Well, no, because he chose to come down, and he had to now live out his life because he made that decision, and now she was in the other place. So the way that I interpreted that is that soon the connection would be made, and the shoe would be on the other foot, and she would connect with him from the outer realms, the way we have been doing for the past couple of decades, you and I. So how would you categorize, John? Don't cry. I want to ask a metaphysical question. Okay. How would I categorize where we're at now? Yeah. At an unprecedented level of communication and getting closer to soul perfection, mutual soul perfection all the time. Mother and father say we're doing everything right and that we're a great example of a perfect twin flame relationship. So we have to just keep on what we're doing. Keep on keeping on, Lena. I don't know where this is going any more than you do. I just know that we're going to be happy. If you let us be happy, Lena. And I will too. Okay. It's such a strange world now. I haven't been able to walk. I haven't been outside. And since my accident, the world has changed. Yes, that's not a coincidence. The pandemic hit just as you were taken out of commission, Lena. Because I didn't want you to think you were missing anything in this world. You mean to say that you have something to do with this pandemic? We all have something to do with this pandemic. But not in the way that some might think. It had to happen not just because of us, not just because of the Twin Flame mission, but that is a part of it. It's all wrapped up in the same thread. The world had to change, but we are a huge part of that change. And it does feel like a big, big responsibility, but really it's very exciting. And the best part of it is it's all coming so naturally to us because we have known from the beginning what this blueprint looked like. And now we're just carrying it out. We don't have to do anything else except just love each other and carry out the blueprint and take care of our body. Our body right now is one. And yes, I have my own body. And that's all I'll say about it. My body is your body. Your body is my body. Let's leave it there, all right? What we talk about, some of it has to stay in this room and off camera. Okay. Do I say too much? It's not that you say too much, but no, you haven't, and I won't let you. Don't worry, I protect us. Okay. Let's do some fancy things with the thing. Alright. What's this one? Ooh. Let's play a little more of that song. She used to be a swinger. She's coming from nowhere, keeps herself in the dark, hides herself in the park. And then he says, whatever happened to the woman we once knew, the river's rising fast. Yeah, that's the way I really felt. Like, how am I going to reach her? She's getting deeper and deeper with the drugs and the drinking. And, you know, he's talking about, again, me when I was a young woman playing in a rock band and pretty addicted to all kinds of problematic behavior. Problematic behavior, bad relationships, bad choices all around. But I was suffering because I was missing John, and I didn't even know that that was what my problem was. I didn't know he was my twin flame. I didn't know he was my angel trying to contact me. I didn't know. I was blocked because of all kinds of emotional and physical trauma inflicted on me by the world at large, including, but not limited to, my biological family. This is something a lot of people in the Twin Flame mission have in common. Their families really fucked them over. The people they were supposed to trust the most. And it's part of our blueprint, and it's what we have to work our way through. I'm ready to wrap this up, John. Are you? Yes. My love for you is so astoundingly, I was going to say burgeoning or heavy, but those aren't the right words. It's all encompassing. You must never, never think that it's anything but the most important thing to my existence, Lena, is the love we share. Without it, neither one of us can be whole.